Okay, we lied. Well, the song is coming, but before, we just wanted you to see this door of this house and just let you know for a second what we are standing in front of. And it was after a couple of years. Oh, is anyone home? Did we knock on it? Yeah. I was like, oh, I didn't know you did that. And I thought someone was coming out. The ghosts of past. We wish they would. That'd be so fun to have them in the story. But this was a house after they lived in Nauvoo for a couple of years. They built this house they called the Mansion House. Because it was a big enough house to host everything. Even when they lived in their smaller house, their kids said later on in their lives, people always came through our house. They were always there, like nonstop, open door policy. And it's neat to think that they let's build a bigger house so we can invite more people. And it just kind of was a center of life and fun in Nauvoo. They even built a hotel onto the side of it before they were going to build the big old one down by the river. And that's so fun as a person who loves people, I want all people. And when I was little, I would always sleep with my door open just in case something fun happened downstairs that I was going to miss out on. So I want to live in this house with everybody else.
When we got up on this porch, we were all saying what was our favorite story from this house, and we love Jason's.
Oh, listen, I just love that this house there was a Christmas party one Christmas Eve here that Emma had thrown, and Porter Rockwell had been almost a year in prison, and so his hair had grown out down to here in the front and down the middle of his back, and it was right here that he became the modern day Samson in this house that night, because he walked in, and the mob trouble was problematic enough at the time that people didn't know who this guy was, and they were really worried that he was somebody bad. But Joseph recognized him right away, went across and hugged him, and he gave him a blessing in this house that night that if he wouldn't cut his hair like Samson of old, his enemies would never take his life. And he died at 78 years old as an old man. And I just love that story.
And what did everybody think when this ruffian walks in and Joseph just hugs him?
Right.
Hi.
It's so awesome.
So cute.
Hey, they were glad he was here later.
Yeah. My favorite part of this porch, hands down, is that this is where Jane James came and first met the prophet and Emma, who would become a dear, dear friend of hers. If you don't know that story, you should watch the movie Jane and Emma. It's such a good story from the Nauvoo era.
And what's so fun is Jenny is FaceTiming Jane right now, who is named
Jane.
after, my little Jane is named after
Jane
James
I just
here.
love that story.
We got to tell her to point that camera.
This house just exudes love. It just does. Everything about this house does. So we're going to invite you to listen to this song with Jason.
The fathers, sons, and daughters are facing troubled waters. But when we stand together, there's no storms we can't weather. Traveling down life's long road, let us lay our heavy load on He who's risen high above, and lean on each other, lean on each other, lean on each other in His love. Lean on each other, lean on each other, lean on each other in His love. When you think you're on your own, you don't have to walk alone. Fill your heart this Sabbath day and join as one in holy praise. Traveling down life's long road, let us lay our heavy load on He who's risen high above, and lean on each other, lean on each other, lean on each other in His love. We stand as one. We stand as one. Traveling
us lay our heavy load on He who's risen high above, and lean on each other, lean on each other, lean on each other in His love. Lean on each other, lean on each other, lean on each other in His love.
Amen.
Oh, good one.